Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Coin of World. Today we are going to talk about the Grosze 2 coin from 2014, a small denomination coin from Poland. That carries with it a long and fascinating story, not only about currency but also about the culture, the politics, and the economic developments of the nation. The 2 Grosze coin is a part of the modern Polish zloty system, and to understand its history properly, we must go back to the roots of the Polish currency system, which has evolved over centuries. The zloty itself is one of the oldest currencies still in use today in Europe, and its origins trace back to the Middle Ages, when Poland was a kingdom deeply involved in trade with its neighboring regions. In those times, foreign coins such as ducats and thalers were common in circulation within Polish lands, and gradually the idea of a domestic currency emerged. The word zloty means golden and was originally used as a reference to golden coins, but later it became the official name of the national currency. The grosz, which is the smaller unit of the zloty, has a long history as well. The term grosz is derived from the word grossus, meaning thick or great, and was used to describe a silver coin that first appeared in Europe in the 13th century. In Poland, the grosz appeared as early as the reign of Casimir the Great in the 14th century, and it became a stable and recognizable part of the Polish monetary system over time. Throughout the centuries, Polish grosz coins were struck in different metals, including silver, copper, and eventually modern alloys. Each era of Polish history left its mark on the coinage. The designs changed to reflect political power shifts, invasions, and partitions. Poland was divided by Russia, Prussia, and Austria in the late 18th century, and each occupying force introduced its own currencies. Yet the idea of the zloty and the grosz survived among the people. Fast forward to the modern era. After the fall of communism in 1989, Poland transformed its economy drastically. Inflation was a huge problem, and in 1995, a currency redenomination took place in which 10,000 old zloty were converted into one new zloty. Along with this change, the modern grosz coins were introduced, including the 1 grosz, 2 grosz, 5 grosz, 10 grosz, 20 grosz, and 50 grosz denominations. These coins became essential for everyday transactions in Poland, especially for smaller purchases, public transport tickets, and daily shopping. The 2 grosz coin, minted in 2014, is part of this modern system. Now let us look at the coin itself. The obverse of the 2 grosz coin bears the image of an eagle, the national emblem of Poland, which has been a proud symbol of the Polish state for centuries. The eagle has deep roots in Polish tradition and heraldry, representing strength, sovereignty, and resilience. Above the eagle you can see the inscription Rzeczpospolita Polska, which means Republic of Poland, and below the eagle is the year of minting. In this case 2014, the reverse of the coin shows the 2 grosz coin may seem small, but its history represents the story of a nation rebuilding itself through centuries of wars, partitions, communism, and finally integration into modern Europe. Poland joined the European Union in 2004, yet unlike some EU members, it has retained its own national currency instead of adopting the euro. This makes the grosz coin not only a tool of everyday use, but also a marker of national identity. Many collectors around the world are interested in these coins because they represent the resilience of the Polish nation and the beauty of its coinage traditions. If we trace the production of the 2 grosz coin minted in 2014, we see that it was struck by the Polish mint in Warsaw, which has a long and distinguished history. The Polish mint known as Mennica Polska was established in the 18th century and continues to produce circulation coins, commemorative issues and medals. It is one of the most respected institutions of its kind in Europe. Every year the mint produces millions of small denomination coins, including the 2 grosz, to meet the needs of the Polish economy. The circulation of these coins is essential because in many daily transactions, rounding to the nearest grosz makes a difference. Unlike larger coins, which sometimes are rarely used, the 2 grosz still plays a role in precise change. In terms of design continuity, the 2 grosz coin has not changed much since its introduction in the 1990s, which shows the stability of Poland's modern coinage system. Stability in currency design can reflect stability in a nation's economic situation and its governance. The consistent use of the eagle as a national emblem reinforces the idea that, despite changes, Poland holds firmly to its traditions and cultural values. Collectors who study the 2014 issue of the 2 grosz coin often look for minting variations, errors, or conditions that make certain pieces more valuable. For example, coins with misaligned strikes, double images, or unusual metal flaws can be worth more than their face value. Though in general the 2 grosz is common and still found in circulation for Polish citizens, this coin might not feel special, but for numismatists around the world, it is an important piece of the puzzle in understanding Polish currency. The grosz and grosz coins also give us insights into Poland's role in European history. By studying these coins, we see how currency reflects cultural pride and political independence, even when external forces tried to suppress Poland's identity. The coinage helped preserve a sense of national unity. The 2014 2 grosz coin is not just a piece of metal. It is a witness to Poland's long struggle for freedom and sovereignty. It tells us about the endurance of a people who, despite adversity, managed to preserve their traditions and continue their journey into the modern age. This small coin represents a much larger story about economics, culture, national pride, and history. So as we study and appreciate it, we are not only looking